of Scrapping Under the Influence. So this week we are doing Christmas in July over at Country Craft Creations. So I have my project for Christmas in July. I used Cartabella Christmas. This is last year's collection. It was something I had in my stash and had never gotten around to using last year. So that was perfect for our Christmas in July. So one of kind of the themes within the paper collection itself that kind of runs through a lot of the pages is this kind of wreath. So that's what I wanted to do here on the front of this. This is the inside of an embroidery hoop that I have just backed with cardstock. I put my magnet in here to help hold my book closed, and then just decorated it with some little holly leaves from Prima and some flowers from Graphic 45 and a little bit of seam binding. So what I was trying to do with this album was kind of do this like you're opening a present. So opens up this way. We've got some little tags on the side here. And then we've got this centerpiece that has an insert in here. I can actually just leave that out. So this one flips all the way back this way. There's another insert on this back side. This is actually a tuck spot where we could put some photo mats. If you come down here, we have a pocket. And this pocket is 1/4 inch deep, so you can get a whole bunch of stuff in here. I've just got the rest of the cut aparts that I didn't use. There's a sheet in this collection that was just like these little tags, so I cut some of those apart and stuck them in here so you could pull those out and use them on a gift for someone if you wanted to. This actually flips up and you've got a spot for a photo or some journaling and whatnot in here. This closes with a magnet, and then this one folds down this way. Here I took one of the cut aparts, and I absolutely loved this cut apart with the list of decorate the trees and the Christmas cards, look at the lights, go sledding, bake cookies, go gift shopping. I loved that. I wanted to kind of use that somewhere where it wouldn't get hidden. So I just ran some score tape around this and made this into a pocket. So I've got some more of the 3x4 cut aparts just tucked back in here, so you could totally stick some more photos and whatnot in there. Right here we've got a couple more pockets. We've got an insert here. So this was that tag sheet without it being cut apart. And then we've got another insert on this side. Okay. So then this one folds out this way, and you've got an insert here that I forgot to mat the inside of. That's okay though, I can go back and do that. So I've just got a little belly band there, and then this one also flips out. So in the center here, you've got a little pocket made from one of the border strips here, and you've got the same thing mirrored on the other side. So this is another little pocket made with the border strip, so you could put some small pictures in here, some tags if you were keeping some tags off of a gift. Another one of the ephemera pieces just made to be kind of a pocket over on this side as well, and same thing on the other side. So these two basically mirror each other. So you open it up, you've got spots for photos, you've got a little spot for journaling here, you've got a tuck spot here. This is actually also a tuck spot, so those all flip out that way. Here we've got some more tags. Yeah, if I can get a hold of them. So just some more little tags, and one more insert if I can get a hold of it. So another insert there, and then just a small 4x4 waterfall using the 4x4 cut aparts that are in the collection, because I absolutely loved these. They were so cute. So yeah, you've got that. I did leave the backs of these unmatted on purpose because the craft paper, artisan cardstock goes so well with this collection that, you know, this is ready for you to just put some pictures down in here. You could journal in here in a couple of different places. See, there's that kind of wreath motif going on. And there's the wreath again. So, and then all of this just all folds back up on itself, and then closes like that with a magnet. So it's 6 1/4 by 8, so not super huge. I did this with one paper collection with a couple of extra sheets of just basically the cut aparts, because the cut aparts did have some really pretty papers on the back sides. So that is something I do tend to do when I buy entire collections. You know, I'll look and go, okay, well, here's my cut apart sheets. You know, what does the back side look like? Is it a pattern that I would end up using quite a bit of? And then I'll usually order like a paper collection and then, you know, an extra sheet of each of the cut aparts, just so I have them, so I'm not trying, you know, making myself too crazy trying to use the back side and the front side, and, you know, anyway, you know what I mean. So there it is. Tutorial is uploaded, ready to go, and linked below. I hope you like it. Make sure you go check out everybody else's Christmas in July projects from Country Craft Creations. There are some really great ones out there. And thanks for stopping by.